This episode is brought to you by Disney's Encanto. From the studio that brought you Moana and Frozen, Disney invites you to Casa Madrigal, where the extraordinary Madrigal family lives in their magical house. Every member of the family is blessed with a magical gift, except Mirabel. But as fate would have it, Mirabel discovers her family and magical house are in danger, and it's up to her to save them. With new music from Lin-Manuel Miranda, see Disney's Encanto, only in theaters Thanksgiving.
The Timberwolves select Kevin Garnett from Farragut Academy.
A high school kid? No chance.
There goes the brand new flavor.
You saw the future of what basketball was about to become.
He does whatever it takes to win a basketball game. All I know is all out. Abdul, what's up? I want to be challenged to the end.
Anything's possible!
Kevin Garnett, Anything is Possible. Now streaming on Showtime.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I have a man on the podcast who has been really the talk of the town past couple weeks.
Yeah, my name's Izzy. I go by like I'm the Drake lookalike. OVO, you already know. We outside in the building tonight.
I think the number one question that people probably want answered is, how did this all become a thing?
So it all became a thing. I took a trip to Miami. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna go check it out. You know, like I've never been there. So I went on a vacation. I'm actually from Toronto too. But anyways, so I took a vacation to Miami, and I showed up to Lil Wayne's performance. He was in Miami, so I showed up, and then was just partying. You know, a lot of people, a lot of tension on me, and Tory Lanez happened to be there, and he.
So you showed up with the heart shaved into your hair and everything?
Yeah, I've been rocking this haircut for like the past year.
The past year?
Yeah.
So what, you saw Drake do it and you were like, all right, I'm gonna do it too?
Not really, but like my barber was like, oh, yo, Drake has a haircut. Drake has this haircut. You should like put a heart in your head, you know? So I was like, fuck it, why not, you know? So I put it in, you know?
Because it's interesting, because he is like, you know, such a trendsetter, but then, you know, he's had this haircut for a long time, and you haven't really seen a lot of people really go for it, or at least I haven't.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's kind of so uniquely him. But, I mean, it's a cool idea. It was only a matter of time until somebody else took it on. And I guess you were doing it pretty early.
Yeah, I've been doing it for like a year, so.
Were people already telling you before that? Were they like, you look like Drake?
I mean, in Canada, it's a lot different, but like a lot of people will be like, yo, you look like Drake, you know, but like it didn't really go anywhere from there, you know, like not a lot of content, you know, from it.
You never smashed a girl with her being under the impression that you were Drake?
Nah.
Before. I'm not talking about now.
Nah.
Okay. You ever thought about it?
Nah.
Never like a close call?
Nah.
One time I almost took a girl home because she thought I was Steve-O.
Damn.
But then she looked at my back and she realized I was lying.
I mean, yeah, like I get a lot of attention from it, you know, like girls beg their hearts, you know, like for me, you know, like when I show up, some people that really do think I'm Drake, you know, like they can't really tell the difference.
Right.
And like they ask me for like autograph, you know, like.
Wow. So Tory Lanez started it?
Yeah, Tory Lanez was the whole main guy that started this shit.
What happened? He just sees you in the crowd and he's just like, get up here.
He just saw me in the crowd jumping around, you know, and then he was like, he just took a video, and then he's like, he posted the story. He was in the caption was like, Drake and Wayne in a club one night. What a night, LOL, you know?
Right.
And then all the bloggers started posting after that, and then it didn't stop. I never asked anybody to post me, never asked to become famous, you know, it just kind of like happened overnight.
So you didn't pay academics to post you like 30 times? Because I at a certain point, I'm just like, oh, fuck. Like, he's really just going to keep posting these videos of fake Drake over and over and over. I'm like, but they kept doing numbers, so I'm like, okay, I guess it makes sense.
Why not? Like, but yeah, I never paid this guy, never talked to this guy once in my life.
Right.
Just like I said, whenever I show up, like a lot of promoters will like, they'll take pictures and they'll send it to like academics, you know, and then he'll post it, you know.
So would you say that he was the biggest driver of you sort of becoming a celebrity? Aside from, you know, Tory saw you, but Tory posted you like one time, right?
Yeah, Tory posted me one time, and then academics, he just kept posting me, and like I think a lot of people follow academics, so he like they just follow what he posts and they repost it. So I was on like 6 Buzz, World Star, a couple other main ones, but like academics was always like posting.
You haven't been back to Toronto since this happened, I'm assuming?
Nah, I've been out here for like a month now. I'm actually going back to Canada because I got some tours there.
tours.
Yeah, I'm touring. Like I got some music events I got to show up to. You know, people DM me like, "Hey, well, you want to come to my event because I can't pay Drake? He's too expensive. You know, I'll pay you $5,000. I'll pay like like
that much. Just
$5,000 just to show up. You know, they pay my Airbnb, they pay the flight. You know, they hook it all up.
So you've already gotten paid like this in America as well.
Well, I've been doing my thing. You know, that's all I'm gonna say.
Has Drake acknowledged this in any way?
So we actually went out to Vegas. I got back from Vegas like 2 days ago, and we got a penthouse, and I was with one of the professional gamblers, and gave him $10K. We it was okay. You know, we went back to like even. I walked away with even, but anyways, we got the penthouse, and this guy that I happen to know, his name's Mikey. You know.
I know who you're talking about with all the tattoos.
Yeah, all the tattoos. So he actually knows Drake, and when he met me, he's like. He liked me, you know, but he's like, oh, I don't know if I should follow you because I don't know what Drake's gonna think about it, you know. So
like Drake's monitoring who this guy follows.
Yeah. So then he was like, oh, I'm gonna call Drake, you know, I'm gonna see what Drake has to say about this whole thing, you know.
Okay.
So he got in contact with Drake, and Drake was just like, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't affect me, you know, like let the guy get his bag, it's not affecting me, like just like try not to like. You know, if you think it's gonna go wrong, like something, like if you're posting him on your story and everything, like just like, you know, like keep the peace. You know, like he didn't really give a fuck. You know, that was the whole thing. About
it was never your goal to like start a problem or.
Yeah, like I'm just being humble. You know, I'm just doing my thing.
Right.
I got kids. I'm doing this shit for my family. You know.
How old are you?
22 years old.
22, and you got kids, plural.
Yeah.
How many?
2.
2.
Yeah.
What ages?
2.
Both 2.
Twins.
Twins.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. What did you actually think of Certified Lover Boy?
I thought it was pretty sick, you know?
Yeah.
I've been supporting Drake for like a couple years.
Right.
Yeah.
Couple
years, yeah.
I mean, you're from Toronto and you're 22. It's probably been like omnipresent in your peripheral of the culture for all this time, right?
Yeah. Like I didn't study to become an artist or anything. I didn't ask for this life. Just kind of like God's plan, you know.
I'm sure he would say the same. But I've asked a few different artists this who maybe have a little bit of skin in the game.
Yeah.
Donda versus Certified Lover Boy. Do you have any feelings one way or the other?
Nah, I accept it all. You know, like I'm a guy just like. Support all artists, you know, like all music. That's the whole point of it. Like we all come together. We bring something together. That's like I own a record label too.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm already managing a couple artists.
Oh, nice.
In Canada.
What kind of artists?
R&B.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this could in any way help with that, or do you think it's going to take away from that?
No, I think it's gonna help because like I got like my whole thing is like. I have a couple different artists, like some do Airbnb. I mean, yeah,
you got to leave that out of the conversation. I know a lot of artists who got a day job. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have a couple artists that do R&B. Sorry, and and some do like punk rock. You know, so I was kind of like. My whole goal was like to bring talent together so we could go to like a venue and I could be like, hey, these are my artists, these are their portfolios, you know, we can bring to your venue like punk rock, we can bring rock, we can bring R&B, we can bring all these different kind of like talents and bring it together and increase your audience as like a venue, you know. So that was the whole like goal of this, like,
right?
You know.
And how's that? Oh, so that was the goal with the Drake cosplay, is to sort of like get attention that will eventually be able to help all your artists out.
Yeah, that was, well, like I said, I didn't plan to become an artist and planned for that. Like I was just working on music in the past and then I had kids. And then after that, like I stopped the whole like music thing, you know, like I stopped working on that. And then I came here and then it like kind of like all like rejuvenated, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
And so this was all just a massive surprise to you in general?
Yeah.
How much money have you actually made so far, would you say, from the Drake persona? And how many times have you gotten your haircut?
I get my haircut like every 3 or 4 days, you know? I got to get the line up and everything. Got to keep it clean, you know?
Yeah.
But as for the money part, I wish not to discuss that.
Shit's kind of crazy because sometimes when I'm talking to you, I start to feel like I'm talking to Drake and I get kind of like freaked out in my head. Or like you'll say something that like brings me back to the real you and I'll be like, oh, right.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Wix. Building a successful online business is challenging. From showcasing your brand in the best possible way to delivering a personalized user experience, not forgetting your marketing strategy and the technical side of running a website, it's a lot to manage. And that's exactly where Wix shines. Their leading website creation platform empowers millions of professionals to build, manage, and grow a successful online presence. So, if you're looking for a complete solution to run your business online, check out Wix. With thousands of design features, you can build a website that looks exactly the way you want. They offer the highest performing websites in the industry with reliable hosting and fast loading times. And to top it all off, you get built-in marketing and business tools, so you can reach the right audiences and boost your revenue. So head over to Wix.com and join millions of people growing their business online today.
Like a lot of people, I know. So when I show up, like anywhere I go, to be honest, like Miami's the craziest, but like I get swarmed on the streets. Like I got to get security. Like it's getting to that point. You
Really?
know? Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just getting crazy. And like I said, whenever I show up to the clubs and stuff, I don't go there to like turn up. I go there to like market my brand, and like I get like access to like free VIP. I know the club owners, they take pictures of me and like they say like they promote me on their events, you know, like
right.
It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So
I'm riding the wave, you know. I'm just getting the bag.
You're that popping in Miami. Have you smashed Selena Powell yet?
Nah. I actually
You working on it?
Nah.
No.
I'm good.
Eliza's the one who actually found your Instagram for me.
Yeah, I saw her at the booby trap in Miami. She was like feeling me, but I was like, nah, I'm good.
You couldn't do it.
Nah, I got. It's bigger than that, you know. It's my career, you know.
You got a girl back at home that's keeping you from getting in these cheeks?
Yeah, I got a girl back at home.
You might want to ask her for just like a hall pass. Be like, listen, I got a lot of hype going for the next couple months. I've been thinking about fucking some different girls. I feel like she might understand.
Yeah, I kind of already slipped up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
With who?
I'm not sure.
Which Kardashian?
Just someone in the club, you know.
Just a rando?
Just like, yeah.
In Miami, the randos look pretty good sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a standard, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, if the fake ass is a 10 and the face is a 3.
What if it's a 10 and a 10?
Well, then she's probably making like $400,000 a month off OnlyFans.
Probably, yeah.
Or she's just in the booty club shaking her ass for like $50 a night.
Speaking of OnlyFans, I got invited to the OnlyFans bus, and it's like a podcast thing.
They have a bus.
Yeah, they have like a fan bus. They only bring like popular people onto that.
Oh, actually, no. It's not an OnlyFans bus. It's the fan bus,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what
what
they call it.
Alexa Morgan does, right?
Yeah.
And I saw you on it, and I was wondering. I'm like, is he fucking on that bus?
Nah, they asked me to, but I was like, nah.
They wanted you to fuck.
I just wanted to go on there for some clout, you know?
You weren't tempted, though? They got some big asses.
I'm good.
Yeah. So what did they do? They hooked up, and you just kind of chilled and
I
watched?
just like showed up on the bus, you know? They were like, we were playing like these games, you know, like, and then they asked me if I want to like go to the white bus. Apparently they got like this white bus.
Yeah.
And you go on there and like you film content. But I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the studio.
You weren't tempted? They didn't try to offer you money?
They actually gave me money. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But were they trying to give you more money to pipe?
I don't know. They didn't say anything about that, but maybe.
Are you like fully taking advantage of these bottle services that you've been getting placed in? Are you getting out there getting trashed every night?
When I first came in Miami, I was getting a little bit drunk, and then like girls started taking advantage of me. And
like how so? Give me an example.
Okay, so like these girls would like show up and like they would like want to take pictures, and I was like feeling myself. I never felt like this before because I wasn't famous, you know. And yeah, and then they started taking videos and photos, and because I was like feeling them up, you know, I was like having a good time, I was just vibing it out. And then I go home, and then I got like some random account messaging me saying like, you gotta pay for my girls, like if you don't pay, I'm gonna be posting these photos all over the media. You owe me $10,000. Like it was like all like a setup. So I just like blocked it, you know, because like it was just like some scam shit. You know?
So nothing else came out. They didn't actually try to release these to the media. And how bad were the photos? What was actually in the photos?
It was just me and the girl. We were just like together, you know, like
who gives a fuck? Yeah.
You know, who gives a fuck? They're not gonna blackmail me. I don't give a fuck. You know?
Yeah, like what
But that's why you got to be careful as an artist or as a person that's
Yeah.
an influencer, you know, because like people really try to be scamming out there. There would be 3 different types of people out there. There'd be the scamming niggas, there'd be the people that want you to succeed, and there'll be the people that just like they want to be you. They throw the eye at you. So
Right.
I've learned a lot in the past couple weeks, you know, of getting turned up. Like so now when I go to the club, I don't really drink. I just like morally market my brand and like just get the connections I need to get, you know?
Is it weird because you almost like if you want to market your brand, you kind of have to step outside of the Drake character to a certain extent. Like for instance, right now you could be wearing a T-shirt of your brand, but that wouldn't be very on brand for the Drake persona.
Yeah, so right now I'm just riding the Drake wave, but I'm also bringing it back to Izzy, you know, because
Right.
like Izzy, Drizzy, like.
Oh right,
you know,
yeah. I
that's-
didn't even think
that's
about the
whole thing.
Drizzy Izzy thing.
Yeah, Izzy. And like, yo, like I don't even ask these guys to promote me or anything. When I was in the club, you probably seen they gave me the mic one night. I was like completely turned, you know.
Yeah.
And I just was like, yo, like it's Izzy, you know, like.
Were you performing Drake songs in that moment?
So after that, like a week after, I started to perform. A club started reaching out to me, asked me to perform Drake songs in the club. Just give me the mic and just jump around on the stage.
I wonder if legally that would be like. They would probably have to be careful about how they marketed that.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like lip singing it, you know. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't just really like performing it, but
I think you doing that is probably all good, but you like if they were to promote it on a flyer, I could see Drake's legal team being like, that is not okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. But I think because I hit TMZ as well, and they were talking about to Drake's team, and they were like saying like, don't sue this guy, like he's just like living his best life, you know, like
Right.
Because this happened before with other like celebrities, and the guy didn't eventually like sue. He didn't sue him, you know, because he was just like living his best life, just.
I mean, FouseyTube told everybody that Drake was going to perform at his birthday party or his festival that he put on, and he didn't get sued over that. Which to me, I mean, that was probably like the most egregious lie about Drake. I feel like Drake cares about mental health, so he didn't sue Fousey. How's your mental health?
Mental health's good, bro.
Yeah,
Got to keep a clean mind.
that's real. You're
Yeah.
not on any kind of antidepressants or anything?
Nah, I don't take any medication.
That's probably good.
I
Yeah.
don't believe in that shit.
Not to shit on the people who do that, but
Yeah.
yeah. So just alcohol, you don't indulge in other substances?
So before I used to do psychedelics, but I'm over that kind of stage. I don't do anything else, just weed and a little bit of alcohol, but like I try not to drink alcohol anymore, you know?
Were you on psychedelics when you shaved the heart into your hairline?
Nah, I wasn't. I was completely sober.
That was a sober decision.
Yeah.
And who ever would have thought that it would take you here?
I mean, God.
God's plan. Have you made any connections like within the Drake like hardcore fan base? Like, are they tapping in with you? Do the fan pages want to connect with you at this point?
Yeah, all Drake's fan page, like Drake Official, all those pages, they've been posting me as well.
Right.
With the academics, because academics started it, and then they'll just like repost his shit, you know. So like, I'm tapping into the right connections and getting a hold of the right people. And everywhere I go, people like, oh, you're the Drake lookalike. So they've seen me already. You know, my brand's already out there. So
It's trippy that you have a kid that's roughly the same age as Drake's kid too. Isn't his kid probably about 2? I mean, I know you have 2 of them, but
yeah,
that's kind of cool. It's kind of crazy.
yeah. I
If
think
you
so.
saw Pusha T, would you swing on him?
Nah,
No. Okay.
I'm a humble guy.
That makes sense. For
Yeah.
Kanye?
Yeah.
No, Kanye can't get it. Fuck. All right. So tell me more about yourself. Like some things that we wouldn't know since we know, not much about Izzy the man.
Yeah. So yo, my name is Izzy. Like I said, I'm from Toronto. You know, born in Las Vegas, but I lived in Canada since I was like 2 years old.
Dual citizens?
Dual citizen. Yeah.
Nice.
So I got that shit. So yeah, I own 2 successful businesses back in Canada, landscaping companies. I do anything on the outside of the house. I'll pave your driveway. I'll do your stonework. I'll do your windows. I'll do anything really. So I started that business from the ground, doing door-to-door sales. I love talking to people. I love just going. Like, I love that kind of like experience, you know? So it's not for everybody, but I built that business up from the ground, you know? So it's doing very well. And then my other business, I do snow removal in the winter. So I have a couple workers that work for me, and we remove snow from like commercial properties and residential properties. So that's still currently going on.
But when you're getting $5K to show up at a club for the night, that's got to make you start thinking about money differently, huh? Because I mean, I'm sure it takes a
money,
little while to make that.
Yeah, I mean, money's not an issue because I do crypto. I'm invested in crypto as well. I've been invested for the past like 6 months.
Oh, really?
I was able to turn like $500 into $90,000 within under 2 months.
What was the big surge that you bought Shiba? I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, you already know.
Who put you onto that?
So I just kind of like looked into it, and then I like started joining all these Telegram chats and like getting a part of all that, and then like I was just plugged in, you know, with the right people doing the right thing. So now I have my own project that I'm working on. Been working on this project for the past 2.5 years. We're developing a blockchain crypto game, play to earn. So basically it's like GTA. You'll create a character and you'll join this metaverse that we have created, and you'll be able to do certain tasks around the map. And so say, for example, I'll give you an example. Say you're joining the game, I'm joining the game, we have our characters, we're running around the map. Say you don't put your money, because you can actually like connect your crypto wallet to the game. So,
right.
So it's like a whole nother level. So say you're running around the map and I'm running around the map, and we're not on like passive mode, because you can like enter a certain command, you'll go on passive mode and you can't be attacked. But if you get attacked and you didn't deposit your money into the bank, you'll actually lose your crypto cash to that person. That person will actually take your money and, you know, run with it. So there's different kind of like tasks we have in the game. We've been developing this for like the past 2.5 years. It's ready to be released in 6 months.
Wow.
I'll also be dropping a 1,000 NFT exclusive set for all my people at 1 million followers. So I went from 3K followers to 300K in a week.
Really? Your Instagram is 300K now?
Yeah, 300K.
Damn, I think you're at like 30 when I hit you up. So I must have been right in the middle of that blow up.
Yeah, it's just going crazy, man.
Wow, that's crazy. What stuff performs well on the page? Like when you post the crypto stuff, does it not really do much in comparison to Drake stuff?
I really don't post much. I haven't posted any crypto stuff, any NFT stuff. Like I try to keep the post to minimum because like when you start posting a lot, it starts getting ineffective, you know?
Right.
So I've done a couple promos, and that's what I do, like, you know, but I don't,
okay.
I maybe do like 1 or 2 promos a week, you know?
That's been a good part of the business for you though?
Yeah.
Nice.
Keeps the money in the pocket.
Makes sense. Man, I've been playing Pokemon Go for 5 years, so the metaverse conversation and the idea of like people like really living their life through this kind of game, it definitely makes sense to me, because I've always like been playing, I've played Pokemon Go since it first came out, and there's always something that was so appealing to me about it. But then the fact that you're not really like earning anything besides like in the game, but the idea that when NFTs started coming out and everybody started talking about the metaverse, that really started to open my mind to like how that kind of game could just be so much more real to people, and if it's next time around, because remember Pokemon Go was like the biggest thing in the world when it came out, but it had a ton of issues with servers, and like the game really wasn't that rich, there wasn't that much stuff to like keep you coming back, etc. So I kind of feel like the appetite is still there for people to come with this crazy interactive mobile game that it embraces the blockchain and the NFT world.
Yeah,
and everything.
for sure. Like one of the things we thought about for a long time is how are we going to keep these users active? That's the whole thing. How are we going to bring new people to this community? So we actually made a referral system where you log into the website, and like you'll have like your own dashboard, and it'll be like a leaderboard system. Every time you invite somebody to our platform, you'll get points for those, and you'll actually get paid in crypto dollars, or maybe you'll get paid like an NFT. At certain weeks we change it up, you know, so it kind of gives you like the incentive to like invite more people to the platform. And we also have so many different events and activities in the game that will keep you active. Like what game actually pays you to play the game for free? Like you can join the game for free, and you can also like, you know, like just like VIP, you can buy like certain things in the game, and like that revenue will go to the liquidity pool when we create our own coin as well. You know, like there's going to be a coin behind it. It's going to be called Pixel Coin, you know, and that coin's going to raise up in value as we get more sales in the game, because a certain percentage will go towards liquidity, and a certain percentage will go to paying the players, and then a certain percentage will go to like the marketing of the game, you know. So
who'd you partner with on this / do you have investors or anything?
So I have one partner, his name's Justin, and he's from the UK. He's the brains to the whole, like I'm the brains to the whole idea, and he's the developer. He can put it all in code aspects. So it's me and him working on this.
Nice.
And I'm the main investor. I'm putting most of my money up on this, you know.
How are you balancing the Bitcoin world, the crypto world, the owning a label, and then also doing the Drake thing? Like at a certain point, how are you going to balance all these things?
Yeah, so a good question. So basically, yeah, I'm riding this like Drake wave. Just as, to be honest, it's just fun to me. I don't need the money. I don't need any of that stuff. But I'm just riding it because the people, I guess they like it, you know. So I'll just ride with it. Right. But also, I have time to also, like on my time, like when I'm not doing stuff, like I take some time to do the crypto, you know. But like I said, like I have how do I explain it? Like I have like certain times that I do certain things, you know? So like maybe this day I'm not gonna focus on anything with like the Drake lookalike stuff, and I'll just like focus on like the crypto stuff, watch the charts, all that kind of stuff, you know? But I'm not worried because I already invested in it and I'm already up money, you know? So I don't need to like watch the charts like every minute, you know? Right. Like, so.
If Drake were to do something radically different with his hair, would you follow suit? At this point, like if you were to have a mohawk all of a sudden or something.
Nah, I think I like this look. You know, this is what got me to where I am. You know.
Yeah, because like if he changed his shit up, then you could just continue to be that era.
Yeah.
Of Drake. You know, you could get all the clothes that you've seen him wearing like during this period of his life, and then he goes on and keeps doing his different thing. You just stay the same Drake.
I mean, when he was younger, he looked a lot different. I looked exactly the same, like as when he was young. It was kind of weird.
Oh, really?
I don't know, man. I like it. I feel like it's all God's plan, you know.
I feel like if you gained 50 pounds, you wouldn't look like him.
Yeah.
Or you would, but it would be like way funnier.
Yeah.
Like if you gained 50 pounds and you were just Fat Drake,
yeah,
that would be hella viral. Fat Drake. Oh man.
Yeah.
But I feel like throughout you getting fatter, you might like not look like him as much. Like something might sort of change, but maybe not.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe.
Fuck. We got this friend Rosecrans Vic who you look just like too. It's crazy.
A lot of people, yeah, because I sometimes I read the comments. I don't really give a fuck about the comments on the like academics post when he posts about me, because it's all clout. If you just keep saying my name, keep saying it. I don't care what you say, but my name's still running around, so I'm still making money.
But is it mostly positive when you look at like the academics comments?
It's positive, it's negative. You know, people have their own thoughts. You know, like, but like the fact that I'm still out there is pretty funny. Like a couple days ago, if you go check the news articles, just put fake Drake online, you're gonna see 3 different articles. One from Hip Hop DX, one from 2 others from a different site. Literally, right when I land to LA, they already made an article saying I was performing songs in LA, Drake songs in LA in the clubs when I just got here and I hadn't even been in a club. So the shit's going viral. It's just going crazy. You know?
Wow, that's crazy. You know what you need to do? You need to go to Calabasas and just start like just going places that he might normally go, and just like really immerse yourself in that world and just start going to the Starbucks and stuff. And like, I feel like you might get some good synergies going on. Yeah. And I don't know. I just feel like things could go well if you were just like in his environment. Or I guess you're from Toronto, so that counts as well. But
yeah, I mean, like going to the places he goes, like people would go crazy. They'd be like, some people don't know the difference. It's just crazy, you know. Like I've already been to some places he's been to, you know.
Right.
And like people go crazy. Like I get swarms. Like I can't even like walk around, you know. It's getting to the point where it's to that point.
It's bananas. I hope people keep it all positive, because you know. I mean, I would hate to see anybody take their fake Drake fandom to such an extent that something bad happened. You know, sometimes you get the crazy fans and shit.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
I don't want to put that energy into the universe, but you know.
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm trying to think. What are the other things that we haven't covered that we got to make sure that we draw some attention to?
Yeah. Like, I'm not an artist or anything, but I started making music like a month ago.
Oh.
And I've got like I'm almost ready to drop the single, you know, like it's in a rough stage, you know.
Really?
I got my producer, he's a ghost producer out in Toronto, you know.
Oh, wow.
So it's just going crazy. I got my boy over here in the back, Lime, you know, he'd be shooting the videos.
Okay.
So we're getting some good content, you know.
Damn. What type of music are you putting out there? Rap or R&B?
R&B.
Really?
/ rap. We're going for the Drake vibe, but we're going for like my own vibe, you know, but kind of like shift his vibe a little in there, but then bring it back to me, you know, because this shit's not going to last forever, you know. So we gotta like tie it back to me, you know. Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to know like when is Drake gonna start to slip? You know, his career's been at such a high for such a long time. People are always like trying to see like, you know, when is there gonna be an artist who comes out and sort of unseats him or starts to sell as much as him or whatever.
I mean,
maybe it's someone who looks almost exactly like him.
Yeah, you never know,
Who
man.
knows? That would be quite the plot twist.
Yeah, it's all part of God's plan. That's all I say. At the end of the day, you just gotta be thankful for what you have, and you gotta be grateful, you know, because you could lose it just like this, you know. So you gotta be smart.
That's real.
But yeah, even when I go into the clubs, like the security would even dab me up. Like the people that are working there, security would be like, "Yo, like you look like Drake. Like I thought it was Drake, you know." Like, and they dab me up and they're like, "Yo, here's my number. If you ever need any security, like hit me up." You know, like I'd be cooking it up with the DJs, and they even show me love. Like right when I go into there, they're like, "Yo, it's Izzy, the fake Drake." You know, like everybody show some love. Like they'll like turn down the music and like right when I walk in there, and they'll show me like love. You know, like it goes crazy in Miami.
Sometimes people will be confronted with a lie, but they like the idea of it so much that they'll put their logical brain on the shelf and they'll sort of embrace the lie. Like for instance, Joe Budden being bisexual. I mean, that's been debunked. Like I guess he was joking around or whatever. It's like there's a big part of me that doesn't care, and in my head it's still like, oh, Joe Budden is bisexual because I want him. Like I just think that would be really funny and entertaining. Not like for a personal reason, but as a content creator, him being bisexual is like so endlessly fascinating. We could talk about that for the rest of the year. So people see you, I think it's kind of like the same thing where they know you're not Drake, but like they wish Drake was here. And I mean, fake Drake is pretty fucking cool too. So they just sort of go for it. Yeah, and then they take you home and bang you apparently.
They try.
Right. All right. Anything else we need to know? What should the people out there who are more curious about your socials or just like about the artists that you're working with and everything? What should they make sure they investigate for that?
Yeah. So like, just keep up to date on my Instagram, Izzy Drake ZZY. You know, you'll see all the updates coming through there.
Why do Canadians say Z instead of Z? Where did that come from? I don't remember ever hearing that my whole life until like the last year or two.
I mean, that's just how we were.
Your whole life, that's been normal?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
I gotta pay more attention.
But yeah, I don't know. You wanna? We could do like a quick snippet of my preview of my music.
I would love that. Let's just check it out.
I got it here.
As long as you're down to clear it so that we don't get all the proceeds claimed, then for sure, let's do it.
Yeah. So who am I gonna send this shit to, or should I just play?
Josh.
Quick snippet.
Or I mean, you could just hold the phone up to the thing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Blast like that. That would probably be pretty smooth.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Let me just pull this up here.
So that people can know what to look out for, know what kind of artists they're tapping in with.
I'll play a quick snippet. You ready?
I'm so ready. Is this mixed yet?
No,
I'm guessing no. Sounds pretty good though. Kind of sounds like Drake, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so that's the vibe we shoot in for, you know. So
right. I mean, I think it'll probably make waves with his fan base. We're gonna make sure those same fan pages, like you gotta drop that shit soon because I feel like I could see that being news now. Like, fake Drake drops his first single. Like now is the time to really like get them to pay attention to your content. I think.
Yeah.
Definitely. They might not be paying as much attention in a month or two, you know?
You're right. So definitely it's almost ready to be released. I'd say maybe a week or two. And then we're gonna drop it on all platforms.
Nice.
And then like I said, I already got venues and shows booked, you know. Even just for me to show up, they'll pay me just to be in their club, not even say a word. Just show up.
You gotta get it on OVO Sound Radio.
I'm actually in connections with some people that are working with them.
My man is thinking right. If you get it on there, the game is over.
Yeah, it's all part of God's plan. I ain't rushing. I know if it's meant to be, I'll meet Drake, and I'm not worried about meeting him because I know that I'm on the right path. You know. Yeah,
that's real. Got to respect it. Put it into the air.
just got to keep putting it into there, keep saying it, keep manifesting it. Even if it's not true, it has no choice but to manifest it itself.
Life is all about energy.
Yeah.
That's real. Izzy, appreciate you, man.
Respect. Thanks for having me on the show today.
No doubt. Much love.
Like I said, I've been only on one other podcast.
Shout out Fresh and Fit.
Fresh and Fit.
How was that? You were with like 15 girls when you did that one, right?
Yeah, I was on it like twice, and I'm supposed to go back on it to have a convo with academics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he really fucks with the guy that I'm fucking with, you know. So
I would like to hear that conversation. I'm not gonna lie.
Be pretty funny, you know. I think it'll get a lot. I think it will go viral, you know.
For sure. Izzy, Fake Drake, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, Patreon, OnlyFans, all that. Like, comment, and subscribe, and nojumper.com if you want to support. Appreciate y'all.